Hello, welcome to My Life on Paper. I am Brianna, and today we are doing our first video hop for Stamp and Stencil Savvy. It used to be otherwise known as Stamp It Like It's Hot. So we're adding stencils to this series, and that's why we changed the name. And so today we're going to show organization of stamps and stencils. As I begin, I'm going to show you a couple different things. I'm going to go past here. So these are color bins that I have my paper scraps in. And then we move along, and I'm sorry I'm so close. Then we move along to my my collections that are broken up into they're broken up into subject or theme. And then here are my bins that I keep those paper scraps in, but not only the paper scraps, and we're going to move this way, but also embellishments. So these are full of embellishments by color. But today we're here to talk about the stamps and the stencils. So I have these, and I don't know where I got them now. It might be from Hobby Lobby, but it was a while back. But these sit so nice, and I'm going to show you my cabinet down here if I can, with stuff on the floor, of course. So there's 3 of these with some punches, some books, some sewing stuff, some miscellaneous. But this one is where, and I'm going to see, I hurt my back recently, so we're going to see how much I can show you without really bending over. So there are 2 of those bins or baskets on each shelf. So then I'll move back up here, try not to make you dizzy. And I'm going to move over to this basket just to show you most of my stamps are close to my heart. If you looked in the ones down on the bottom, they're all close to my heart. I was an advisor a long time ago, so most of mine have buttons. I've removed most of the buttons. I found a YouTube video on that. That was very helpful because that saves so much. And I'm going to look to see if I can find one for you. So much space. Here we go. So here's a very old birthday one, and I just removed that. Now what you can do is then put a slit in here so that you can make it like the newer close to my hearts. Newer, if you can call them that, because they're no longer in business. But if you put a slit in there, that'll be my next step, is to do that, so that'll secure that. And then my favorite recently stamps are Ellie's Studio, so I keep those in here. The other thing is, I can set them kind of sideways, but I usually keep them up and down to see them easily. They're all in their original packaging. All my stamps are. Here we can see we've got a gosh darn, if I'm making you dizzy, I'm sorry. A Tim Holtz here. But I'm really liking Ellie's Studio. So I have quite a few of those. They don't, and this one sits right by my scrap space. So because I've got my 6 bins over here. So I keep this one right next to my scrap space. And then I want to show you my stencils, and that'll be super quick because all my stencils, I'm going to put the label one back. All my stencils are in this bin. That's the same bin that I use for the scraps for the embellishments, but this is, I believe it's an iris bin, and it's about, it's 12 wide by 10.5. So, other than my 12 by 12 stencils, which are sitting in an open bin, one of my miscellaneous bins, but here, and then I just flip through, and that might make some, there's my fingers. That might make some people a little bit crazy, but I'm going to open this up and just flip through. And they're all different sizes, obviously not oh boy, here's one that needs to be washed. I like to keep them out of the packaging, which again might drive people crazy, but so I just have all different size stencils in here. And honestly, here's a little one. What I should do, what I need to keep in mind is I can't have any more stencils than what fit in this one bin. No, I'll tell you a secret. I have room in my stash to have another bin, but so yeah, so here, and I even have, here's all my stencils. You can see I can fit a lot in here. There is like an 8. I do have one. This is not the one that I use very often, but it's 8.5 by 11. So that fits in there as well. So there you go. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed this. Please list any questions you have below. And I can put a link to the video that I did showing all my color boxes. But please let me know if you have any other questions. I hope you have a fabulous day, and please come back and see me again soon.